Okay, part two, so the panic attack. Yeah, it just really set me off. So I kind of put my hand up and went outside of my geography lesson. We were being observed by like the deputy head of the school, and she was just like standing with me outside. She was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I'm not going to explain. It's too complicated." I was like in pieces. I was shaking. I was still breathing really heavily. My heart was still going 100 miles an hour. I couldn't really stand up. I was like, I don't know. I can't go back into that lesson. I was like, I don't know. So I went up to the student support um, block because I kind of knew some of the things, and that's kind of where you go. But I went up there and I talked to the woman up there, and she knew that I struggled with an eating disorder, and I think she knew that I cut, but I don't really think she knew like what was going on recently, because it literally has for like the past few months, if not a year. It hasn't really been out like in the open. Like, it's not like I've been starving myself like I have to the extent before, but it's been like in my head the same. It's still in my head the same as it always has been. That has not changed, period. That is the same. And then the only thing that's really changed is I'm eating more and my weight's up. That's the only thing that's changed, and I don't really feel comfortable with it anymore, because it's worse. Because obviously before it was like, it's in your head so you can do something about it. You can just not eat. Like, that's not the solution. I'm not saying that's the solution at all, but if I was having a day where I felt really, really fat, I just wouldn't eat, and then I'd kind of feel less fat, but like obviously it'd still be there. Whereas now I don't have the, okay, I don't want to say self-control, but I'm gonna, because that's the only word I can put in the sentence. But that is 100% my eating disorder talking. It's not me at all. Because I just didn't have the self-control to starve. And I'm not saying starving's an accomplishment, you should be proud of yourself, because that's just not true. That's utterly not true. So, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, I went up to student support and I told her what's been going on. I was like, it's still in my head. I can't get rid of this. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's like, nobody's taking me seriously. Everybody's telling me that they can't help me and they don't know what to do. And I literally said to her, I was like, I don't understand what I have done that is so bad that people just don't know what to do. I was like, I'm not starving myself to the point of collapse anymore. I'm not binging and purging all the time. I'm not cutting my arm off. Like, I'm not slitting myself to shit. I'm not taking overdoses every week. I'm not, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not that far gone anymore. And I swear to God, if people keep saying to me, I don't know what to do, I won't make another lucky escape. Because it was luck last time. I was very, very lucky to not die. Because it was just really bad. I was very, very, very lucky to be. I'm very lucky to be alive, but from the amount of the shit that I put my body through, the overdoses, the deepest cuts, the starving, the binging, the over exercising on nothing, and it was just like the shit I put my body through. I've been told I'm lucky to be alive, so the fact that that happened, that kind of degree of it, finished like a year ago, and for people to now be turning around to me and saying, I don't know how to help you, not a year ago saying that to me, it's just kind of like, well, I don't understand. Like, what have I don't understand what I've done. But I don't know. Because one minute I'm going to the psychiatrist, because I'm only seeing prescriptions like every other month for like 10 minutes. And it's not like therapy, it's just like, how's the medication? Okay, how's life? Crap. Okay, see you in like a couple months' time when you need another prescription. That's like it. That's all that's happening, and it's so stupid, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, so I'm saying to him, I'm going like at one point on a massive high and being like, yeah, everything's wonderful, everything's great, everything's fine, I don't need therapy, I'm fine, I don't need any more medication, everything's great, I am fine, I'm getting better, and I generally believe it. Like, I know in the back of my head that isn't gonna last. Like, in a week's time, I'll be crying my eyes out, wanting to kill myself. But I generally, at that point, believe it, because I have to. If I go through my life all the time I'm going, like, and the lows I get, if I was at that low all the time, I would kill myself. I wouldn't be able to cope with it. So I have to let myself believe that everything is wonderful and everything is fine when I get the opportunity to. Because it's what's keeping me alive. But then when I'm on a low, I'm like, yes, please help me, please help me, please help me. And then I'll go back next time and be like, no, I don't need anything, I'm fine. It's like, I just don't think they understand. I've said to them, because they caught me in a kind of middle, like I was like just going into a low, so they caught me in a kind of middle at one point, and I literally said to them, you have to watch out, because I will tell you that I'm fine, and I will tell you that I'm crap the next week. So it's like, you just need to know that that's not true. So I was like, I'm sorry, it's going to be really difficult to kind of understand what I'm saying to you and what I'm asking of you, but that's what you need to understand. You need to understand it's not true, it's bullshit, it's all bullshit, and it's just stupid, and I can't help it, so I'm sorry. And they don't seem to understand that that's not my fault. Yeah. So I've got an appointment with the psychiatrist at CAMS tomorrow. CAMS is like, in case you didn't know, it's like the National Health Service. It's like the mental health service for like kids and adolescents. It stands for Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service. So it's like free and all that shit, but it's crap. I saw them like 2 years ago and I hated her, the person I saw. I just hated her, and I hated the system because it was just like bullshit. It was like, if you have like a BMI that's really, really low, you get put to the top of the list. And if you tell them that you're planning to kill yourself, you get put to the top of the list. There's like, it's like literally if they can like see flat out, or if you tell them flat out, half the time it's not even if you tell them, like, that you're going to die, then they'll put you to the top of the waiting lists. But if not, they'll wait. Like, my friend got an urgent referral. Yes, urgent referral, and she waited 5 months. And they knew she was like seriously suicidal, like taking overdoses and like tying nooses and like crossing the road as slowly as she could without looking. Like every time, every day, every other day. Like they knew that, and they made her wait 5 months for therapy or for any kind of help. And I was like, this is insane. So even if I said to them, yes, please help me, please give me therapy, I would still be waiting months, and it's not okay. So the lady at school, at student sport, she said, tomorrow when I see them, she told me this on Friday, but tomorrow when I see them, she said, you need to ask them who you're going to be seeing, if you're going to be seeing someone, when you're going to be seeing them, how often you're going to be seeing them. Like, you need to find out all the details, and if they don't tell you, you need to kick them up the arse and just tell them, you need to tell me, because if you can't help me, I will find someone that can. And that's true, because I'm kind of, like, I've given them so many chances to buck up their ideas and see that if they don't help me, I'm not going to live to see tomorrow, kind of thing. Like, it's not going to happen. I can laugh about it and joke about it all I want, because that's what's going to keep me alive at the end of the day, but, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a joke, and it's annoying and frustrating because they don't seem to take it like it's life or death, and it is at the end of the day. But it's just frustrating. And I totally understand there's people in front of me who definitely need help more than I do. Like I said, I'm not worst case scenario, but the fact that they're messing me around because I'm not worst case scenario kind of makes me feel like, well, maybe you were better off being really, really skinny, or maybe you were better off cutting more than you do, or taking overdoses, because it seemed to get people a lot more, like, concerned and actually do something. Like, I took an overdose, so yes, I got kicked out of therapy, but I got an initial appointment with CAMS. That's what got me an initial appointment. So it's just kind of like, what do I have to do to get you to help? But yeah, so that's that jazz, and I'll probably make an update after tomorrow. I'm not saying I'll do it tomorrow, because if it goes anything like it's probably going to go, I'll probably explode. So I'll let you know. Follow my Twitter at say_please too. Subscribe, like, dislike if you didn't like it. Comment. If you comment, leave your like Twitter or something. I would say Twitter, because I don't know how I'm going to do this with YouTube, and I can't log on my mum's laptop because it will show up and then she'll probably look through my videos and it'll just piss me off. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Message me on Twitter or tweet me or something if you're not. I'm always here. Okay, stay strong. Love you.